As you can see, I'm Jennifer Hancock. I work for WOTSO, so we are a co-working company. And I'm just going to start with a few facts about co-working. And just to make sure you're all awake, that first one is actually wrong. So co-working didn't start in 2005, it actually started in 1995 with the first hackerspace in Berlin called Seabase. But really, the kind of co-working space that you might have come across today started in 2005 in the USA. So 2 years later, it's already trending on the internet. And if we jump forward 3 years again, there's now over 600 spaces in the world, which is symptomatic of the rise of social media and increasing internet speeds and all of that. So July 2013, there's now 3,000 spaces in the world, and Europe's got in the game now, so that has the most with over 1,000 spaces. How's Australia tracking in all this? Well, currently there are over 140 spaces in Australia, which, if you read the slide, makes us the most advanced, so pat on the back for that. But to sort of put it in perspective, in 2013 in Australia there were only 60 spaces. So if you do the math, that's over 100% increase over a 2-year period. So why do we care? What does this mean? Basically, it gives us our takeaway, which, if you don't listen to anything else I say tonight, please take away this, and that is that co-working isn't the future of work, it's the present, it's happening now. So I should probably say, what is co-working? Because when I say I work for a co-working company, people give me this look like, oh wow, like what's that? It's kind of interesting, but I don't know what it is. So basically, in a nutshell, we do these funky open plan spaces where you can come and take a desk. We do modern serviced offices for when you want a bit more privacy. We do meeting rooms if you're into your records. We do virtual office services if you really don't want to leave your home. And we do event spaces, kind of like the one you're in right now. So basically what I want to say is that a lot of you might be thinking I can get all of that from a conventional space, or I can outsource it or go external. But what I'm trying to give you tonight is that co-working gives you things that you won't get from any of those spaces. And a lot of people have mentioned tonight about being able to work anywhere, anytime, and being flexible with their work. And as you can see from our little owl up there, that about 30% of you like to work during normal business hours and the rest don't. I know I don't. I'm not a morning person, so don't even talk to me before 9:30 a.m. But what I'm trying to say with it is, basically, if we're all honest, flexible work means that you can work anytime, but it also means that you end up working all the time. And it's difficult nowadays to strike a work-life balance. And before you know it, you've got your emails on your phone, you're taking your laptop with you, and you are missing the important things in your life, like your family and your friends and your hobbies and pursuits. So what we actually ironically find is that by offering 24/7 workspaces, it's a bit like 24-hour drinking. People actually tend to switch off a little bit earlier. So people strike a good work-life balance because they're more productive in the space, and then they get to go home and spend time with their family and do the things that they want to do. We know that this works, and this works with startups and entrepreneurs, and these are people for whom the word holiday is like swearing, so it's a really, really good sort of method for that. The other thing that I want to say is that it's 2015. You don't have to work at a desk anymore. You don't have to work in a chair. Sitting is the new smoking, apparently. So with a workspace, you can work where you want. You can work standing up, you can work on a beanbag, you can work at our ping pong table if you really want to. So what I'm saying is that it really gives you that flexibility. And the other thing that it really gives you is a community. So whether you are a marketing person who needs an app for their business, or you're an app developer who needs marketing advice, you're going to find that in the workspace. And you're also going to find people that you enjoy spending time with and stop you from crawling up the walls at home. So basically, this brings me on to some of my last slides. So it's that collaboration element of things. And we run events and we do ping pong competitions and Friday drinks and all the rest of it. And that's just something that you won't get in a conventional office, and it's certainly something that you won't get at home. So I just want to leave you with the last sort of point, which is that I read the other day, by 2020, over half the jobs that we will do haven't been invented yet, which means that the world of work is moving on whether we like it or not, and everyone, both individuals and organisations, have a choice now to either embrace that and move with it, or potentially be left behind. Thank you very much.